Hello everyone and welcome to PostgreSQL Crash Course. This is day number 10 and my WhatsApp number is displayed on the screen if you want to get connected with me on WhatsApp or if you want to be the part of a WhatsApp group which I have created specifically for this course. So in today's session we will learn about a very important file that is called postgres.conf, or we say it like configuration file. So whenever your SQL cluster start or PostgreSQL cluster starts, it will read all the parameters, all the configuration, all the value from the parameter file. And this is very important file. So if you are making any changes into this file, please be very cautious. And this file is present in the data folder of the cluster. So we have only one cluster as of now, that is a default cluster, and the location of this is inside the data folder. As I said, inside the data folder you will see this postgres.conf. The extension of the type of the file will be conf, and this file can be opened in any of the text editor. So let me open the file first. So if you see the first line, it says PostgreSQL configuration file. And here it is saying this file consists of lines of the form. Means whatever it is written in the file, these values or these information will be in the form of lines. And here name equal to value. For example, if you go down and if you see port, so this is a name equals to 5432 is value. So all the information is written in this format. And here it says like this is optional. So here even if you write port space value, it will be considered as port equal to value or port equal to 5432. So this equal to sign is optional. You can keep space only, that will also work. And wherever you see the hash, those will be considered as comments. So if you want to keep any comment in the file, you can put, for example, here you can comment that don't change this port, or whatever you want to put, you can put under the comment. That will be not read during the configuration of, I mean, whenever your cluster start, it will not read that value. And apart from that, there are a few values which are not configured or which are not getting used. For example, this, so per user reserved connection equal to 3, this is commented, so this parameter is not being used in the in this particular cluster. That's why it is in the hash form. So whenever you see the hash or comment, it means it is commented and will not be read. Okay. And here memory units will be specified. If it is written as B, so it will be bytes, MB megabytes. And if you read the time units will be US means microsecond, MS means milliseconds. And if you go down further, here from here it is starting the parameter. So here listen address is equal to asterisk. It means it is listening to all of the IPs, because this is the local, we have installed it locally. That's why you can see this asterisk here. And we have port number 5432, we have max connections, and so on. And there are parameters which requires change when you which requires restart when you change that parameter. For example, here it says if it is 100, if you want to change it from 100 to 200, it will require the restart. So we will see in today's video, we'll practice this. So for that, let me go into the pg admin. Before that, we'll go to the command prompt and we'll see no server is running. So what I will do, I will start the cluster. Now our cluster is started. Let me connect to the database or our cluster. Okay, now what I will do, I will go to the database, Postgres database, and I will go to the query window. So in the new query window, you have to write a command. Command says select star from pg underscore file underscore settings. Okay. If you run this command, here you have seen we have 19 rows in the output. You can also run the same command by using our CMD as well. So let me first go inside the Postgres user or Postgres database, right? And even if I write this command here, it is giving me similar output, right? So whatever output it is giving, it is also 19 rows, and also here also we are getting the same thing. So here this is giving the source file from where these parameters has been read. So it is read from postgresql.conf, and this is the location. This is the source line. This is sequence number, name, setting, applied, true, error, whatever it is. So these are the information we can find from this. So the thing to remember here or to notice here is that whatever values here it is showing as uncommented, or whatever value is set, those only values or parameter you will see over here. So this is the command which I have shown you. And if you want to check for a specific parameter, for example, if I want to check for the listen address, so command will be where name equals, sorry, listen addresses, right? You can run this command and then you will see only this value, right? So now what I will do, I will try to change a few values, and we'll see how this thing will impact. Okay. So here, what I will try to do, I'll try to first check about the max connection. Okay. So let me check what are the max connections. Here you can see that value setting is 100 and applied is true, and there is no error. Now what I will do, I will try to change from 100 to 200. Okay, now if I will change it to 200 and if I will save it here, okay, I have saved it and I have changed it. If I execute the query again, it is showing setting as 200, means it has changed, but applied column, it is showing as false, and here setting could not be applied. So why it is not applied? Because it is asking to restart. So there are two things in PostgreSQL. One is restart and other one is a reload. So what we will do, we will first try to reload the parameters, or we will reload so that the file will read from, I mean, the Postgres will read the configuration from the configuration file. So this is the command. This is the command. It will basically read the file again. This is the reload command. So if I run it, so it has executed, but is it still it is saying applied as false and setting could not be applied. So what we need to do for that, we need to restart the server or cluster. So what we will do, I'll restart it. Okay, now I have restarted it, and if I will go back again and if I will run this command and As we have restarted it, asking again to continue. Now you can see setting is 200 and applied is true, and there is no error. So it means now it is applied. Okay, so this is one example. Now we will go with other example. For example, okay, reserved connection. For example, reserved connection at present, this is showing in the commented box, right? I mean, commented line. So there must not be any of the command. I mean, there should not be any value when we execute this. See, we don't have any row because this is commented. So what I will do, I will first uncomment it and I will save this. Now, what I will do, does this require, it says changes require restart. It means again, I need to restart this to make into effect, take into the effect. So I have saved it. And again, if I will go and will run this command, now we can see the output and it is now it is showing, right? So now it is showing, and if I will change this value for from from 0 to 1 and again save it, now this will require restart, right? Because this parameter, if you change, it will require restart. First time we have only enabled it, so it did not require restart, but now it is saying applied as false and this is showing as error. So what I will do, I will again go and restart the server or the cluster, and I will try to run this command one more time. Continue. Now you can say it is true and it is like no error. So this is the thing here, how you can change the parameters, and these parameters will take into effect once you restart, because those things require restart. But there are a few parameters which will not require restart. And for example, here temp buffer, right? So let me enable it first. It is enabled. Okay. So now if I go here and if I will try to check this parameter temp buffer, it is now enabled and it is value is showing as 8 MB. So now quickly I will change from 8 to 4 and I will save this. Okay. And here I will try to execute the command again. So now here it has changed. So it even did not require the reload, but it is a best practice whenever you are changing any value and it says like it does not require restart, you can run this command so that it will reload and it will read the parameters from the file again, right? So this is how you change the parameters and this is how you can apply the settings. So this is it for today and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and keep learning. Thank you so much.